This is the heartbreaking saga of the most handsome groom in Mecca, who bore the light of prophethood. He married the purest woman, but only months later he vanished on a final solitary journey, leaving his beautiful bride, Sayyida Amina, a young widow, carrying the greatest secret the world would ever know. A glimpse of the groom. Dear readers, come, let us take a look at the groom before his wedding, whose Haseen beauty is widely renowned in the pages of history. Just as the women of Egypt became ecstatic upon seeing the unparalleled beauty of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, the women of Arabia were captivated by the incomparable splendor of this young man of Quraysh, losing all sense and reason. He was the most Haseen of men. The women of Quraysh were madly in love with him. Not 10, but hundreds of girls were smitten with him and held on to the hope that they would marry Abdullah. But when Abdul Muttalib chose Sayyida Amina, the other girls who were passionate in their love for Abdullah remained unmarried all their lives, keeping the sorrow of that love in their hearts. They refused to marry anyone else, feeling, if not Abdullah, then no one. Ah, now I love this loneliness of mine, the one that stays with me after you are gone. As such, Hadrat Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, relates, when Abdullah married Amina, 200 girls from Banu Makhzum and Banu Abd Manaf were counted who, in the sorrow of not attaining Abdullah, remained unmarried until their death. Has any such unique personality ever crossed your sight in world history, in whose grief of separation 200 girls refused to marry? No, never. The real matter, dear readers, is that no person can personally be so Haseen. The true secret to the immense beauty of Janab Abdullah was that he was the bearer of the light of prophethood. He was the trustee of the light of Mustafa, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. It was due to the reflection of this light that his face was extraordinarily radiant and shining. Biographers have written, the light of Mustafa, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, reflected upon his illuminated face like a shining star. What must have been the grandeur of this 18-year-old charming and handsome youth, the bearer of the light of prophethood when he dressed up as a groom? The purity of Janab Abdullah? Educated women knew that the light visible on Abdullah's face, if transferred to any woman, would make her the luckiest woman on earth. Therefore, they were willing to sacrifice everything, hoping that the light might transfer to them. Thus, when he was going with his father dressed as a groom, a wealthy Hasina named Fatima saw the light of prophethood shining on his face and made this offer. Young man, if you fulfill my desire for union at this moment, I will give you 100 camels in return. An offer of 100 camels in exchange for a few moments of intimacy, and that too from the opposite gender, is so tempting that even the steps of pious ascetics might waver. But it is astonishing that in that era, when the distinction between lawful and unlawful had nearly vanished,